Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Reach Across Live. I'm your host, Paul Francis, and welcome to the show. Wow, we have people already in the chat room. Lynn, we've got Lynn, Tanya, Tamara, Maria already in the show. Welcome, good to see you all. I hope everything's going well. Can you all hear me tonight? We had a bit of an issue last week with the technology. Technology wasn't playing games, playing the right games, actually, playing up more like it. Becky, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to the show, you are very, very welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe to the show, and please make sure that you hit the like button. It's really, really important. So, if you're listening to me in the show tonight already, can you let me know you can hear me okay? Everything's going according to plan. Um, Wacky Jackie's in the house as well too. Wow, God, you're all in the doors early tonight. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I do have a slight feature on tonight's show. Not only are we obviously going to be doing reads and so on and so forth. Now, the way to get a reading isn't ask for one. Is there anything for me? Because I'll just ignore you. Good, Becky. It's good to hear. Thanks so much. If people say to me, "Oh, anything for me," I will literally not do it. I'll not respond. I can hear you better today, says Jackie. Thank you so much. It's really important because last week apparently I was talking for about 5 minutes and nobody was picking up the volume. Anyway, so moving forward, tonight I do have a slight edge to the show in that it's going to be regarding sort of affirmations and manifestations and things of that nature. If you do want to read tonight, I'm more than open to receiving your friends and family from Spirit. More than open to do that, and I have my angels and guides all around me, protecting me right now and bringing me through whatever I can do to help you. Good evening to you, Christopher James. I unfortunately lost my closest aunt this morning. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. Yeah, all our love and best wishes with you and your family right now at this very sad time. Um, it's really, this is a time to be with family. This is a real time to be with family. I always tell people all over the world that mediumship is not a cure for grief. Okay, and the very last person anybody should run to is a medium or psychic in situations like this. I allow people to talk to me, to ask me questions, and I will talk with them. Um, it's rare in the 40 years that I've been doing this work. It's rare that I do a read for somebody who's lost someone, so quickly. Um, that being said, it's not. I've never not done it. So I get asked sometimes when I'm doing stage shows, what's the quickest time someone has come through to you? And it's about 45 minutes after they passed. So it's can be that quick. Um, rare, rare, but can be quick. Carol Horton, welcome to the show, my love. Good to see you. Lovely to see you. In fact, thanks very much for being here. Um, So, like I say, tonight is a little bit about manifestation. So we're heading into autumn now. Now is the time of a change of energy. We start to bed away the high spring and the powerful summertime. We're starting to bed it away now, and as we settle down into, the Americans will refer to it as the fall, or here in the UK and Ireland, we'll refer to it as autumn. It's that time where we still have that beautiful sunshine, but the temperatures start to drop a little bit. So it's one of my favorite times of the year. It was my mother's favorite time of the year. She was very into the autumn golds and the reds and the leaves falling of the trees. And some of my fondest memories as a child is walking through the big piles of leaves and picking them up and having fun. So it does bring with it not only a time to as we head towards the slumber of winter, but it also brings with it a massive, beautiful change of energy. So this is a really, really good time to be readapting yourself, repurposing your thought processing, doing a good clearing, getting ready to head towards, like you'll put away your summer clothes. You should start getting really towards getting rid of stuff you just don't need anymore. Okay, get rid of it and manifesting all the great things that you want in your life. And we're going to head towards that tonight. I'm hoping. I'm getting a real feeling that the reads will come in based upon that. Julie Sharp, good evening, my darling. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Paul, what is your opinion on the fifth dimension that we're shifting to? I don't believe in it at all, to be absolutely honest with you, Carol. Um, we can't, and I'll tell you why I don't believe that we can, is because we have different levels of beings on this planet. Now, when I say different levels, I'm talking about infants just being born, okay? So, but we have people who are later in their lives, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s. So this shift into this apparent dimension, it's hey, my opinion doesn't mean I'm absolutely perfectly correct, but my opinion is it's not real. Okay, it's just another cover, you know. Um, and probably a really good reason why tonight is really focused on manifestation. Okay, I believe that the future is down to us and what we manifest and what we attract toward us, and I believe that absolutely. Let's have a good peek at who's just come in. Right, give me a second. I just need to check. Near people. Yes. That's working now. So, if that answers your question, I'm very glad to answer that question, Carol. But I really don't buy into it. I love a crisp autumn day, says Becky. Yes, there's something cleansing about it, you know, even though the leaves start to fall from the trees. There's something about that crispness, and there's something about that different sunshine. The sunshine is different. Now, I woke up at a ridiculous o'clock this morning, and people are going, "What's that mean?" I think it was 3:40 a.m., something along those lines. 3:40, 3:45, something stupid. I call it stupid o'clock. But our bedroom here has beautiful big French doors that lead out onto a balcony, and I really like to sleep with cool air blowing in my face. So I tend to leave the one of the French doors open. Johanna likes it too, so it's not like that I'm making her suffer or anything like that. And went to the bathroom as you do. When you hit a certain time of your life, and as I was coming back, something caught my eye, and I looked out, and it was the most amazing heavenly sight I had seen in a long time. I mean, the stars were literally, I thought I could walk onto the balcony and touch them. They were that big. And Orion's belt was right in front of me. So the three stars, and then there were two stars to the right of it. And I was looking at it, and it looked like EC, like the letter E and the letter C. And I couldn't figure out what EC was. I went back to bed and went out like a light, but I remember seeing that, and I thought to myself, when I woke up this morning, I thought, was that a dream? Was that a dream? And I saw it, and I saw it again, and I thought, no, that was no dream. But it was absolutely amazing, and I felt like someone was patting me on the shoulder, going, you know what? It's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I genuinely felt that this morning. So my whole demeanor through the day has been sort of off and on. We were in the hospital today, and Johanna was getting more MRIs, which is always brings us into like a negative frame of mind, because getting all that stuff pumped through you is not really pleasant. But I started getting messages that relate to my dad. I was starting seeing, you know, particular things that relate to him, like DeLoreans and the name of his team, the Harriers, and then I saw Robin, and I was going, oh my god, maybe it was him this morning at 3:45, going, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Because I did ask them over the last couple of days to draw close. Now, the reason I wanted to share this with you is I was going through some bits and pieces that aren't very good, very pleasant. And I said to Mum and Dad, I really need your help. I really, really need your help. Please give me a hand, you know? And then that day, that evening, I started seeing stuff that related to my father. Stuff that's just too focused, too on the point. DeLorean car. My dad worked for DeLorean. Up came in the same show. Up came a big sign on a um, like a rainproof hood thing, and it said the Harriers. Well, that was the team my dad ran for, the Harriers, and I was like, what? 2 for 2? And then I looked at, and then a robin came around, and I went, oh wow, wow. And then I saw that thing at 3:45 in the morning, and I was just like, right, okay, head out of backside, Paul. Let's pick it up and get on with it. You've got a lot of people that need your help. Get your head out of your ass and get on with it. And that would be my mom and dad's whole persona, you know. Maria, good afternoon, my darling. Good to see you on the show. Really good to see you here. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Julie says, "Oh my God, I just started getting bits done now, Paul. Wow, bless your heart." There's my beautiful pal Dawn Hanson. Good evening, my birds. How are y'all? That's the way she speaks, by the way. All right, my birds. Beautiful, beauty, and some of them. This is making so much sense to me. About to start something with very new and exciting. Whoop, whoop. Good. There you go. That's why it's got to be about tonight. Tonight, I knew there was a reason why I had to focus tonight's show on that particular field of endeavor. Jenny Spaccatia. Right, Jenny, welcome to the show. It's good to see you. That's why I said your opinion, says Carol. Thank you, my love. I don't bite into that. That's too it's too unprovable, if that makes any sense to you, Carol. I'm very much feet on the ground kind of a guy. I dispel a lot of myth and stupidity and idiosyncrasies. And um, what happens is someone can say something and it sounds intelligent, and everybody goes, "Oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that?" And it's a load of BS. Totally. So, but my opinion is, I'm my old opinion was if you see, feel, hear, and touch it, and then it's real. Okay. However, I see, feel, hear, touch, understand spirit. So therefore it's real. Dimensionally, um, I studied, I was really, really good at studying science. I was really, really good at science. And I really, over the last sort of 10 years, was really into quantum physics and quantum science. And even the highest level of quantum physics, quantum science, say it's hypothetical, so therefore not proven. Okay, hopefully that helps you, my darling. Jenny, great to see you, says Lynn. Julie says, got my sage, incense, lavender, and all ready to rack the highest. This house is clear. I've been getting the up at the same time 555. What do you think about that? Do you know what we're going to do? Do you know what we're going to do, my darling? I'm going to start off with you, Carol. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, but Carol, while I'm getting these cards ready, I'm going to show you these cards. Right, these cards are really, really cool. They are. This is the. Oh God, it's going to do that stupid thing again, isn't it? Okay, I'll bring it back to here. It says manifesting an affirmation. So if I bring it back to me, there you go, manifesting an affirmation. Okay, that's what I've been reading over the last sort of few days, and here are the cards that go with it. Now I've been literally shuffling these cards before we sat down. Okay, so Carol, you've said to me, I see 555. 555 is a very, very big angelic number. And it's a very, very good, strong angelic number. But what I'm going to do with this is there are 50 something. Let me just check how many. 50. See what I mean? Five again. There are 50 cards here. But we're going to go from the top and we're going to go to card number 5 for you. Carol, there's another C or K name that they want me to acknowledge upstairs. They tell me to talk about a C or K sound. And Catherine, Kate, Karen, Carol, Kevin, I don't know. A C or it's sound. C or K sound that they want me to acknowledge. They tell me to talk 2-3. They sent 23, so I don't know if they want me to talk about the 2nd of March, or they're talking about February and March as being significant, or the numbers 23 are significant here in relation to birthday anniversaries that they want me to connect it. There's telling me I'm hearing the name that sounds like George is being shouted in the background. The name I'm seeing George of the Jungle. I'm seeing St. George's Day, you know, with the fighting the dragon. So the name George is being shouted in the background here. And I keep getting pulls to Africa for some particular reason. And I'm hearing Toto, Africa. I see the drums settle in the night. Hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you. I'm hearing Toto Africa going off in the background here as well. So there's something along there that they're really trying to drag my attention to. Well, while I'm there, I'm giving, okay. They're pulling me to the left. So they want me to talk about mom's side of the family. They're pulling me up too. So they want me to talk about that's mom and grandmother level. Okay, so the pink line is there. So they're telling me to talk about a maternal connection. They want to talk about someone in mom's side of the family. There is an affliction or something that affects the brain. So there is stroke, there is maybe Parkinson's, or there's Alzheimer's, but there's something that affects the brain and the overall physicality before this person crosses. This person crosses on or about someone else's birthday or anniversary, because there's not only is this person's crossing, but there is another birthday or anniversary in or around that particular time as well, just to help you along. Okay, so let me get you number 5 here before going further. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, so Carol, spiritual development. Wow, that's what's come out. Yeah, I'm just trying, because the camera's doing this weird little thing which pixelating certain areas. Spiritual development. So the message to you, Carol, from your friends and family in spirit is your affirmation. So what you want you to do starts in right, okay. I need to say to myself, I am open to receiving messages and signs and guidance from my guardian angels. I just said to you, 5, a huge, strong, angelic number. Okay, 50 cards there, and I chose number 5, and it's a message saying, you must say to yourself over, and I'll put it up there so you can it might be nice to us and say, no, it's not doing that stupid thing. Okay, if I just get it in front of me there. Is it doing that? I'll read it out to you, Carol. Don't worry. I want you to say this over and over to yourself. I am open to receiving messages, signs, and guidance from my guardian angels. Boom. And recording what I refer to as personal development. So, Carol, also, I want to say to you as well, there's something else about along the lines of having a turnaround or a change of crystals that they want me to acknowledge. Something about changing the crystals. So you've got certain crystals, say in your kitchen or your living room or wherever, they're telling me wherever the desk is, change the crystals by the desk. Okay. They show me red roses. They want me to acknowledge red roses as being 2 things. Number 1, it's my symbol for passing down their love, which I'm very, very happy to do. And number 2 is the red rose is significant to a gentleman who's crossed over. Okay. The red rose is significant to a gentleman who has crossed over into spirit. Okay. The name Joseph is being shouted in the background as well as I give you that information. They want me to acknowledge a younger energy with them over there. I would say, as I see this person, maybe in between the ages of 11 and 14, something around there. So it's a younger energy with them they want me to acknowledge. They're showing me my Uncle Paul. My Uncle Paul passed at 17 with leukemia. So they're telling me younger energy, okay? Just to let you know. Everybody is fine. I've got to keep saying it over and over. Look, stop. Everybody is fine. Everything is fine. They're all where they need to be. And whatever this thing is about the job, go after the job, whatever that means. Okay. Carol, thank you for being the very first out of the gate tonight. I do hope that helped you in some way. Let's have a look. And don't forget, if you just joined me tonight, please, 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 it's really, really important to me. It's really important to the show. Smash that like button and share the show. It's, I mean, genuinely really important. So smash the like button and share it with the show with your friends and family, and especially your groups already. Wish we could all see the stars in the sky, but unfortunately our skies are full of smoke due to the fires burning out here. I'm so sorry to hear that. I haven't seen anything on the news. To be absolutely honest with you, hand over my heart, I don't watch much of the news anymore. It's just so filled with negativity. I just don't watch it anymore. Don't ascend 555 changes a transformation. Well, that would make a little bit of sense in that spiritual development. How many signs do you need? Um, Paul, my friend. My friend wants to go on a ghost hunt with them. Wants me to go on a ghost hunt with him. He wants to do Kennel Vale at Ponsanooth. Yes, I've been there, and I've been to Kennel Vale quite a bit. It's fine. It's got a little bit of BS involved in there. I did watch some paranormal investigators do something, and they were coming out with some monster crap. But Kennel Vale is a good place. I recommend Kennel Vale because there was an explosion there. It was not a munitions factory. It was they manufactured dynamite. I think it was something like that. And anyway, there was an accident and it went off. So there was a lot of souls lost their lives there. But there's also quite a few souls connected to the area in itself too. So it is a good place. It's a good place to visit. I don't know if you're inviting me or not. It'll all depend on when I'm free to do it. Great tune, she says. Love Toto. I mean, that's just one of the best. That's one of the greats. I see these numbers 1010 okay, well, those are called binary numbers. Okay, one and zeros, ones and twos are called binary numbers. It usually means right. Okay, as I'm saying it here, Tanya, the feeling that I'm getting is look within, look within. Okay, it's really what I've got to say with you, my darling, is it's really start to develop your life as you want it to happen, not as other people are telling you it should happen. Okay. So the 111 and the 1010 is really it's binary. It means look within, look within. Okay. Take a long look. Am I really getting what I need out of this life? Am I really getting what should happen? Is the life going the way I really, really want it to go? And if not, then I have to make the changes. One of the things that I say on a regular basis is if it's to be, it's up to me. Now they tell me to talk about the number 3. Okay, you're saying a one, two, as opposed to 1 and 2 makes 3. They tell me to talk about the number 3. So they either want me to talk about the third of a month or the third month of March as being significant. So the third over one of the months, any of the 12 months, or the third month of March as being significant. There's an Alex Allen. There's an AL or an ALA sounding name they want me to acknowledge. They also want me to talk about someone who passes over with the big C. Okay, so the big C is being acknowledged straight away. This was a cancer that affected more than one place on the body. So if it came in on the shoulder, it also affected the legs or the chest, but they're telling me multiple dots. Okay. I don't know if I'm hearing the name Kevin or Ian. I don't know if I'm hearing that name. It's either Kevin or Ian. I can't really make it out, to be honest with you. So it's either an Ian name or Kevin. I can be off by names, but I won't be off with the initial of what it sounds like. So it's either Kevin or Ian. It's like a, 2-syllable Ian, Kevin, a kind of a name. So let's go for another. Okay, so normally I'd have a secondary camera on so you can see all that's going on, but I'm going to give you the 3 because the 3 was the very first one that I got up. Spiritual development yet again. Okay, so Tanya, this is the card that comes out, spiritual development. Here's your mantra. Okay, so listen to me. Here's the mantra. Repeat these words as I say them. I'm looked after by my spirit guides and loved ones who have passed over. Once again, I am looked after by my spirit guides and my loved ones who have passed over. What a beautiful card. What a message as well. So relate those ones and zeros to that. Okay, think about that. Think about those numbers. Are they equating to a door? Are they equating to an address of some description? Are they equating to how many years that this person has gone? So there's multiple reasons why that will come up. Okay, give me a second. They never change. Somebody's definitely trying to get you a message through, my love. I've been waking, at 3 a.m. every hour. I could go back to sleep. 333 keeps popping up for me. Right. There's two things why that can happen. If you're repeatedly waking at a specific time, it means your body clock is off. It's off kilter. Okay, so you need to kind of do something about that, and it is a physical thing to do. You can fall into a condition, and it is a mental condition, and I don't mean that like you're losing your mind. It's a mental condition where your body clock, you kind of reset your body. It's like when you go on a vacation, right? And you think, right, okay, the whole family needs to be up by 6:15 because we need to be out and ready to go out the door at 11 a.m. So we need to be up by 6:15, 6:15 a.m. Your body clock will wake you up a quarter to 6 or 5:30 because you're is going on in here. So if you're waking up around 3 a.m., it's because you've got something going on about 3 a.m. and you're starting to see the numbers 3, or you're looking over the clock and it says 3:03 or 3:33. So if it's a one-off, or you're seeing it, maybe twice in the week or something like that, then it's a message. But if you're waking up at 3 o'clock every single morning, that's a body clock issue. Okay. Remember, I will give you on everything honestly, feet on the ground. Let's eliminate what it might be, and you're left with what it could be. Okay. So my feelings are you've got a body clock issue. However, I'm still going to give you the third card. 1, 2, 3. Okay, which is wow. It's funny that should come up, isn't it? When you're thinking about mom. Okay, dream homes. The message is I'm manifesting my ideal home in every way. That's the message. I am manifesting my ideal home in every way. You must get that locked in, get it in, say it over, write it down, put it on the fridge, stick it in the front of your car. I don't know. But it's no point in saying it if you don't believe it. You need to have it locked into your psyche. I'm manifesting my ideal home in every way. I see it. I see my ideal home. I see it in every aspect, the height of it, how many stories, the colors, where the windows are, where the front porch is, where the garage is, the drive, the lawns. I see it in perfection. And I'm going to have it by September, October, November, December, whatever. But you must get it locked into your head. And that is manifestation. That is drawing and attracting the energy you need. Okay. Carol says, thank you so much. And Tommy Joe was my, wow, okay. So Tommy Joe was my brother. You know what? This is Paul Francis getting old. All right. Thank you so much. Tommy Joe was my brother, and George was my other half brother. And I was close with him and used to say, if George comes back, it would be to Ethiopia. Oh my God. Oh my God. How amazing is that? Africa, Ethiopia. I know there people go, oh, two different countries. All right, egghead. Um, Africa is a lot closer to Ethiopia than I am. So I wouldn't see Ethiopia as a country other than in the realms of Africa. So that's what that is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. I don't feel I'm home and I'm missing home. Well, there you go. That's why you got that particular message tonight. All righty. That is mind blowing, Tanya. It is. It's mind blowing. And Lena, uh, Leon. I suppose, yeah. How you pronounce it? Yes, I wouldn't take it. I'm not going to say no because I'm not. I don't feel no. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go with that. So if you want a link or a message, something along the lines tonight, then the best thing to do is ask me questions. That's the best way to get yourself connected. All right. So ask questions, and we will make things happen. Alrighty. So have I got to the bottom already? Oh my gosh. So yeah, there's a lot of changes happening now. I was sort of focusing on trying to do a seminar yesterday, but even today, you can probably hear it in my voice as well. I'm bunged up. My eyes are all, as you can see, all gooey. Um, so I'm still getting rid of whatever this thing is that I picked up. And now Maya's got it as well. Johanna's not feeling great. So it's starting to make its way around the family as well. That's what the bad thing, because when you're so close with your family, you can't actually kick it, because by the time it comes right back to you again, it's all changed and reformatted itself into another screen. Um, So, if you've got any questions, please put your questions to me. Manifestations and affirmations are the right time of the year for manifesting and doing affirmations in relation to taking your life where you need to be. If it's to be, it's up to me. That is one that I use on a regular basis. If it's to be, it's up to me. Alrighty. If it's to be, it's up to me. So say that over and over. Whatever it is that you want to get out of life, it's up to you to make it happen. Okay. You kept saying Kevin also said his birthday is 2nd of March. Could Kevin have a message for me? It wasn't for you. It was it was connected to a Kevin Ian, and it was a 2-3 if I remember correctly. So it's either the 2nd of March, like I said, or I'm open to. I'm not saying it's not Kevin, but if it is a Kevin for you, Jenny, it came in through another read. So I'm not saying, hey, Kevin, if you're here, go away. I'm saying if you're here for Jenny, bring information through, and I will pass it through to you. Wishing you so much healing, Paul. Thank you so much for the reading. You're more than welcome. Fantastic readings tonight. You are perfectly accurate as always, says Lynn. Bless your heart. Sending you and your family complete healing thoughts and prayers. I really, really, really appreciate it. In all honesty, and the old saying goes, putting all my cards on the table, we're having our asses kicked at the minute. It's not a pleasant time to be in the Francis family at the minute, but we are very, very optimistic and very pessimistic. So we don't allow things to get us down. We are human, and we go, you know what? I've had enough. I'm just not going to do this anymore. I've just had, and then something kicks in place, and we go, as I say to Johanna, head out of butt. Get your head out of your butt. Let's get this going. The best, if it's going to happen and the way we want it to happen, it's down to us to make it happen. So 99% of the time we get up and dust off and go, right, I love you, you love me, let's make this happen. And we do. And we go out and make things happen. There are massive changes happening for the Francis household, Paul Francis household. And one of them is this: I've got to sit down with Maya, and I'll probably do it after the show tonight. Sit down with her, and she's having a wee bit of a crisis at the minute, which we all go through. But the best thing to do is when you have someone in your family that you love so dearly, you want to pass on. Sometimes my dad used to say to me, "Sometimes you got to be cruel to be kind." And I said, "Dad, I can't." What do you mean? Why would you need to be cruel? And he said, "Sometimes you have to be the tiller of the boat. You have to steer the boat as you see it is going to go into calm waters. And the other people in the boat may not think that you're doing the right thing, but you know that it's going to go to the right clear, calm waters. So sometimes you got to be, nah, you're coming with me, and this is the way it's going to go." Because people who haven't been on the earth for a long time, i.e., teenagers, think they have it all sewn up when they don't. So sometimes we got to step up and go, "Hey, listen, here's what's going to happen. Here's what we're going to do." And sometimes the information is not taken on board as well as it should be. So sometimes you got to be a little bit more stern. So, and I think I've got to be that tonight. But Maya is such a loving child. It's untrue. Where are we now? Sending you and your family healing thoughts and prayers, Karen. I appreciate that very much. I've been asked to ask you by my friend. I'll read that. Sorry, this is this cold thing. It's making my eyesight go all skewy. I've been asked to ask you by my friend, does the new moon or eclipse of the moon affect paranormal activity? No. Um, it doesn't affect, it affects energy, but it doesn't affect paranormal activity, as in, you know, okay, I've said this before on many, many occasions. What is paranormal? Okay, what's normal? Alrighty. If you have been brought up, say for an example, you were brought up as a very staunch religious person, you know, and I know quite a few really beautiful people who go to church 4 or 5 times a week. They're very staunch religious. Well, anything outside of that would be paranormal. Okay, we would look at them going, "Why do you do that?" Because that's not normal for us. But so, what is normal? What is paranormal? The words para and normal means beyond normality. But what the hell is normality to begin with? All right. People say, "Oh, your paranormal is ghosts and spirits." No, it bloody isn't. If you go to church, then we deal with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay, so spirit is not beyond or not into the realms of paranormal. It's normal. Alrighty. What we have been trained is all of the spirit connections, our guides, our um, ghosts, apparitions, that is all in a realm that we're not supposed to touch. But we've been trained that way. If we weren't trained that way, it wouldn't be paranormal. It would be normal. Okay. Now, if I took everybody who's watching the show tonight and I was able to go and we went right back to the Victorian times, well, dealing with spirit was an everyday occurrence. That's where Ouija boards came into play. Okay. And that was an everyday occurrence. If you in Victoria, London, in Victorian times, London, or London Victorian times, if you didn't have a Ouija board in your house, you were deemed as a bit weird. Well, why have you got a Ouija board? Let's go and play. They used to say, let's go and play the Ouija board. They didn't go and say, let's use the Ouija board to contact spirits. They used to say, let's go and play the Ouija board. Okay. It was the movies coming out in Hollywood that made them evil. And it's really funny all this comes up because I'm actually writing about that in my book at the moment. So it's fun. But so what is paranormal? Does energy affect it? No, not really. It affects how we perceive things. Okay. If I get up every single day, see, I trained myself to be visually sort of watching all the time. I've trained myself to be aware. My senses are stronger. My senses are more acute. I'm aware when I pick up energies around me or I see things. Like for example, 3:45 in the morning, as I'm walking across my bedroom, I'm seeing all these stars in the sky. At 3:45, you should be able to try to make it across your bedroom, your eyes closed like a going, I want to go back to bed. No, I'm going to, what's that? My eyesight goes, look at that. So if I'm not trained, if I don't train myself to be astute and be able to be good at observation, I'll miss beautiful heavenly messages like that. So, does the eclipse or a new moon affect the paranormal activity? No, it doesn't. There is now cause to say that the moon doesn't affect the seas and the tides. I I'm not buying that. Because as the tides, I've noticed the tides get bigger when the moon is fuller. So I can't understand where they're coming up with this. These are the same people who are coming up to say that Jupiter is not a, or sorry, Pluto or whatever is not a planet. Shut up. Anyway, moving forward. No, I would just say that the person's perspective on what's going on around them then is how they will see activity. If they have it in their head that a new moon brings new energy and heightens activity, then that's them that's heightened, and therefore they're going to be a little bit more aware. That's my feelings on it. Okay, I hope that helps. 10 minutes to 9 here on this beautiful night. Pluto is a planet, says Becky. I would agree with you 100%. I had to go pick up a child from work. Sorry, had to skip out, but I'm back now, says Dawn. Dawn, thank you. Thank you so very much for coming back. You didn't have to, but you did because you're a rock star. If you've just joined us tonight, thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you please hit that like button and subscribe to the show. We need to get the subscriptions up over 1,000. Can you guys help me do that? I know you can. I know you've got the ability to do it. Make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. Denise Verjoy, welcome to the show. I grew up as Pluto's a planet. It's staying a bloody planet, says Becky. And I agree with you 100%. Pluto's not a planet. Who? Go away, you cretin. Moving on. Welcome back, Dawn. I get it. This is my lunch break. Okay. I can't believe it's your lunch break. It's 10 minutes to 9 in the evening here. I cooked everybody well, actually, my chef head came on with my chef's hat. I made a beautiful Italian meatball and a beautiful tomato, basil, and garlic and onion sauce. And I went to my cupboard, no pasta. So I stood there and the donkey head came on. So it's too late. It's too late to start trying to cook something else. So nose is itchy. Yeah, nose is itchy. So I thought it was too late to start cooking anything else. So improvise. Here we go. So I looked up in the cupboard again, and I had some beautiful gluten-free rice. So I thought, let's see what happens. So I cooked off some rice, beautiful meatballs on the rice, beautiful sauce over the napade over the top, and handed it to the family who went, oh, nobody looked at me and went, the hell's this, Dad? What's this? What are we talking about? Meatballs and rice? What's that all about? Do you know what? It was lush. It's 8:50 p.m. here tonight. It's Dawn, and welcome to the Reach Across Show. That's my old DJ voice, by the way. It's dark but beautifully clear. There's a beautiful clear sky tonight. I will go out, and I go out every night. There's a clear sky, Dawn. I even go out at night when it's raining, because I just love standing there, and I love that clarity and the honesty of the rain. I love it. People say to me, "Oh, it's a crap day. It's raining." No, it isn't. It's a great day. You're just wearing the wrong clothes. Denise says hi to everybody. Welcome, Denise. Good to see you guys. If you've just joined us tonight, make sure you smash that like button. It's really, really important to the show, and it's vitally important that we are able to stay on YouTube. All right. Now, Dawn, this is really important. I was thinking about you, and I was playing I was shuffling the cards, and this card came. I'll read it to you. Dawn, this is for you. My body always lets me know what it needs. So I had a feeling there's a tiredness around you, my darling. All right. My body always lets me know what it needs. I'm trying not to get caught in this stupid. There it is. So I kind of get a feeling of tiredness around you, my darling. So it's not a tiredness as in you're spent with energy. It's a kind of like, and maybe it's as we're moving towards autumn, it's kind of feels like that to me. It's not like, oh my God, you need to be taking your vitamins, you need to be taking orange juices, you need to be eating lots and lots of vegetables, blah 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 blah. it feels to me there's a change happening around you, and that change is bringing with it a new perspective. But as it brings in, it's kind of not sitting right with your psyche at the minute, so you're going to feel a bit tired. Okay, but it's going to pass. Okay, I would give it 2 3 days max, and it'll pass, and you'll feel bubbly again already. Every single day is a blessing. I'm just happy when I make it to the end of every day. You're going to be here for quite some time, bro. You're going to be here for a lot of time. We're in the rapids at the moment. Everybody has something traumatic going on. That's change. That's change. Everybody has a lot of things going on because that's life. Um, but what it is what is it that we're actually drawing to ourselves? What is it that we're manifesting and attracting? The law of attraction states that what you give off as energy or thought, you attract. Okay, so if you give off, oh my God, life's a bitch and it's gonna go, no, 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 then don't be flipping surprised when all crap happens all the way around you. People will turn. I can hear them now. Keyboard warriors. Yeah, but I didn't manifest my car crashing. I didn't manifest my whatever the negativity that happens. I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you didn't get up that morning and go to yourself, today I'm going to crash my car, or today I'm going to go out there and break my foot off the lawnmower, or whatever the negativity that happens to you. I'm sure you didn't. But if you're getting up with the whole, oh my God, I got to cut the lawn today, I mean, but I can't be bothered cutting the lawn, but I'm going to get nagged, so I'm going to bang, broke a toe. And you wonder why. So clear your mind. If you find yourself going in that, right, do what I do. Wait until the nighttime comes. Go out into that beautiful, beautiful sky and just let everything that's negative float up. Okay, just let it go. Just see it as pulling off layers of soot, dirt, and just it being pulled off of you up into the heavens to be cleansed. Just see it going. But as you're seeing it going, feel it like new cloaks of perfect, clear, protective, beautiful energy. So what you give away, you must replace. Don't just give away and leave space for other crap to come in. All right. Let it be taken away from you by the universe. The universe can handle it, it'll clear it. But as you're letting it go, replace it with clear, fresh, beautiful, strong, powerful, protective energy. Okay. And then say to yourself, you know what? That was a great day. I learned a lot today. Tomorrow's going to be even better. I'm going to learn so much. And start every day with that. Maybe you get yourself a set of these. Wake up every morning, pick yourself the first card off. Let's have a look. I'll just do it just for a bit of crack. Okay, there we go. I'm not even going to look. Okay, what's the top card? And I'll see if it relates to me. Okay. Spiritual development. You saw me shuffle, and I said, I'll pick the top card and see if it relates to me. And what was I just talking about? I let go of the negativity and I get it replaced by the universe. That's what I said. You heard me say it. Okay, I'm going to do it that way. I am fully supported by the universe. 50 cards, and I was shuffling them. And I said, before I pick this card, I let all the negatives be drawn away from me up into the universe to be cleansed. Then I get replace that energy with clear, fresh, protective, strong energies. Oh, let's just do a card and I'll see how it relates to me. I am fully supported by the universe. How nuts is that? Look, there's all the cards. They're all there. I'll put it back in the middle so you can see. Look, there you go, somewhere in there. There you go. Now, I'm sure there'll be keyboard warriors watching this over the next days and weeks to go, and they're going to go, oh, yeah, you can just pull anything out of there and make it fit for yourself. Really? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. All my relationships are fulfilling and nourishing. That's because I Attract that. I attract only positive, supportive, fun-loving people into my life. That's because I choose that. I eat foods that nourish my body and give me energy. No, I don't, but I do. But I'm also quite partial to, say, a certain McDonald's or a certain KFC. I'm partial to here in the UK fish and chips. They don't do me a lot of good, but they taste damn good. So they bring me a lot of positive. Alrighty. So yeah, I could suppose go right through in every one of these cards, but I've had 40 years of changing my mindset to think positively. Anyway, let's go have a lot of get that rewind that back. It says, let's have a look at what people are saying in the chat room. I wake up every day and I say, thank God for giving me another day. Becky, that is a great, great affirmation every morning. Go to bed that night and go, do you know what? I had a great day today. I learned so much. Thank you for the day. That's what I do. I just go completely blank and lose track of time. I love standing outside watching the stars. Love the rain. I'm weird. I know. No, you're not. I do exactly the same. And if you're weird, then I'm weird. And welcome to the Weird Club. I love this, says Sonia. We love you being here. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. You have no idea. I believe what you have just said. I've been feeling so sad, and I say cancel it. And I say I'll read that again because my site stuff. I'll read that again. Carol says, "I believe what you just said because I've been feeling so sad, and so I say cancel it." And I say I'm happy, and that really does work. That is a really good. Do you know what I'm feeling? Do you know what? No, I'm not. No, I am not allowing myself to. I don't deserve to feel sad. That's what I say. I don't deserve to feel bad. I don't deserve to feel sad. I'm not having it. I'm not. No, no. Sort of badness, sadness. Go away. Wow, just look at that, says Bex. You needed that card. Listen to what Spirit is telling you, Lynn says. I've been listening for years now. Tried so hard yesterday, but it was a rough day for me, says Denise. Darling, sometimes you have to experience the rough to know what the great days are. Okay. If you've never experienced darkness, how could you possibly know what a light is? Okay. So you have to experience sometimes what we do is we get a reset. Okay. So they bring us right down to the reset. And then we just, at that point, then when you're on a reset, I say, take a strong look at what's going on around you. Is everything that you're experiencing something you need? 99.9% of the time it is. So get rid of the stuff you don't need. Get rid of the stuff in your life that you don't need. If it doesn't serve you, get rid of it. Okay. And do not associate with people who go, yeah, but I call them the yeah buts. Get them out of your life. You don't need yeah buts because yeah buts are always people who go out and look for reasons why things can't happen. Yeah buts. Yeah but yourself out of my life. Um, I get up in the morning. Today is going to be the best day I've ever had. I know we're moving towards the ideal home that we've been trying to buy for a year now, and it's going to happen. And we're going to be so happy. We have a beautiful family. We got beautiful pets. See, did you see my post today with Shadow? He was lying in such a way that he looked like he had no head. So I put a picture up on Facebook going, what's wrong with this picture? And you can see his front paws. He lies on his back and he sleeps and snores. But when I took the picture, it looked like he had no head. It was really funny. So let's move on. Denise sending you love and light, getting things better. Denise, you're in the right place with the right group of people to lift you up, pat you off, and send you down the road smiling and skipping, because that's what's going to happen. He looked like a roast chicken, says Dolly. Yeah. Oh, he's such a beautiful, loving dog. He is such a loving pup. No, he's not here with me tonight. He was here with me on Monday night. I showed you guys he was sitting in the corner, but he's not here. So here we go. There's 1 minute past 9. I've got about 14 minutes left. So come on, guys. Got any questions for me? I'm a September 11 survivor, says Denise. You survived that. You were supposed to be here, and you're supposed to expect only great things, Denise, all right? You're only supposed to expect great things, okay? Water. Denise, who's a strong L name? A strong L. Is a strong like Laura, Lana, Laney? That strong L name I'm supposed to acknowledge with you. I'm also supposed to say that September has got other reasons other than September 11. It's got another connection there that want me to. I'm seeing birthday. All right, so I'm seeing a white flower, which means to me birthday anniversary. So September has got another connection to it other than September 11. Alrighty, because it tells me fresh, new start, new beginning. Okay, so there's something happening in around this time of the year. No, 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 no. Let me I withdraw that. I'm taking that back. As we head into the third week, stroke fourth week, there's a change going to be happening around you, Denise. A very, very positive one as well. There's going to be new options coming your way that are going to give you a new direction. You might find yourself either heading out of state to be able to make this happen, but there's something about being just out of state that is going to allow this to come to fruition. Okay. But trust me, this month, this year is bringing with it a lot of positivity for you. Okay, my darling. Oh, my daughter is Lane. Of course, you're beautiful, Laney. You're beautiful, Laney. Dawn, just give me a number. Don't think about it. Just give it to me. Dawn, give me a number for Laney. Give me a number quickly. Number. Just throw it all over the place. 7. All righty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm thinking specifically of Laney. 7. Wow. Beautiful. It says, I am blessed with deeper inner wisdom and strength. I am blessed with deep inner wisdom and strength. She is. She is. Because she's nothing like you. I am blessed with deep inner wisdom and strength. She's an old soul. He's an old soul. My brother-in-law, Denise, says, is Larry, strong L. Then there's another one in spirit, then Denise, another strong L in spirit that they want me to acknowledge. If Larry is here on the earth plane, there's another L in spirit they want me to acknowledge. They're telling me to go over to dad's side of the family. They're pulling me over to the right-hand side, which means dad's side to me. I'm getting the American flag folded. Okay, so somebody was connected to services in some way. So either military, emergency services, but I get them all into the same category. I'm going to say flag. So this is either Marines or Air Force or something connected to a militarial connection, and the flag is in the triangle. So I've got to acknowledge that. Mike is being shouted. My name, Mike, is being shouted as well. You have your dad's flag, right? Okay, and then there your dad is around. Then there's a birthday anniversary in and around now that connects to your dad. Okay, they want me to acknowledge that, Denise. Okay. Your dad was a no nonsense kind of guy. Okay, right followed left, 1, 2 followed 1, 3 followed 2, 4 followed 3. There wasn't any 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 8, 10, 13. It boom, boom. I'm getting that. So he's trying to bestow that on you, saying, look, come on, follow the pattern, follow the pattern, follow the next step, the next step. I'm really kind of pushing that, the next step. My dad passed September 20, exactly, no nonsense, right? But he's around you, okay? He is around you in a big way. Now, there's something to do with like a 5-petaled flower he wants me to acknowledge. 5 petals on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 petals. And there's like little hints of purple in it there as well that he wants me to draw my attention to. Okay. He's drawn me, pulling me right up into like the mountains. I'm seeing like a mountain spring. I'm seeing clean air, beautiful trees. I can see the sky above me. I feel like I'm on a hike, but it feels so fresh. He's drawn me to a place, and this feels to me like a memory. Okay, this feels to me like a place where everybody could just be free and be happy. Okay, but I keep hearing the name Michael. Yes, he framed purple pansies. Yeah, Dad's around me. He's here. That's where I was getting my itchy nose. Okay, Dad may not have been the most, shall we say, religiously believer in what we do, he probably would have done it to be God and country and more meticulous in that this is how it's done. But he wants me to say that, look, it's all real. It's all real. I believe it now. It's all real. Then he keeps acknowledging the name Michael. Okay. Okay, you have his flag. Dad was in the army. Dad passed September 20. No nonsense. He framed purple pansies. Michael was your granddad. Right. Kaboom. He's around you. They're around you. Why does he keep wanting to hold the fingers up like that? He keeps doing this. He wants me to draw my attention either to your fingers or his fingers, but he keeps doing this. Okay. He wants me to tell you that you don't have to be in a particular place to honor those who have crossed. Okay, he's telling me to say you don't have to go to um the well, I was about to say the cinema. You don't have to go to what do they call them in America? What do they call graveyards in America? Cemeteries. You don't have to go to the cemetery to acknowledge him. You can do it by looking at his picture. You can do it by sitting on your front porch, just looking at the stars. As long as you talk to him, he gets it. Alrighty. He was and is still proud of you. Loves you. Love becomes before pride. Love is above pride. So he said love first, and of course he's proud of you. So you must have been wondering if you were doing the right thing, or if you were wondering would he approve of something. You are well capable of making the good decisions. You've got a lot of his genes, although he does want to tease you a little bit on the state of your clothing. And he's kind of ironing creases down his shirts and down his pants, and his collar is precise. So he's kind of like, that's not up to scratch. So he wants to take the mickey out of you in relation to that. And I'm hearing a name. It's either Ivan or Ivor being shouted in the background. Ivan or Ivor being shouted. Don't forget the out of state thing. That's important. Okay. Why does he want me to tease you with Bigfoot? He wants me to tease you about Bigfoot. And he's telling me to say someone is following in his footsteps. Okay, so he's acknowledging someone who's either in the military currently serving or joining the military, but he wants me to acknowledge that. I have a thumbprint medal around my neck. Wow, cool. I talk to him every day. He gets it. Don't worry. He always made fun of my jeans. Gotcha. Okay, that's it. Okay. I would call that trivia. That's his way of proving who he is. Okay, that's his way of saying it's me. It really is me. Okay, he's telling me to say he's been trying to affect your cheek. So you've been an itchy feeling or a little bit of a weird feeling on your cheek. It's him trying to get your attention. Okay. He says the butterfly, the butterfly, the butterfly. He's good. He's getting all excited. The butterfly, the butterfly. Okay. You don't have to go over the top. Just be you. Do it for you. And it doesn't. Here's the words, okay? I don't know what it means because if I start putting my thoughts into it, it's my perspective of what he's trying to tell you. But here's the message: it doesn't matter what other people think, it's what you think that's important, okay? All right. He wants me to shower you with like a beautiful yellow flower. It looks really quite striking, like a beautiful yellow flower. But his way of saying, I want to send my love down. Normally I would do it with red roses. They would show me red roses, and that's me their way of saying they want me to pass their love down to you. But he says do it with this very striking yellow flower. Okay. And he's telling me to talk about April as being significant. January, yeah, four. So either he's telling me the fourth of a month or the fourth month of April is significant. I really want to stick with April being significant already. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Love and relationships. That's what it says. I feel I feel good about myself just as I am. Wow. I just said to you, it doesn't matter what other people think, it's what you think that's important. And that is the card that came out. I feel good about myself just as I am. Oh my goodness. These are these are a really good idea to come down with tonight. Yeah, my mom loved yellow roses. There you go. You're getting messages left and right here tonight, girl. Guys, we're at the end of the show. I do hope that you enjoyed tonight's show. I may not have necessarily come to you specifically for reading, but that doesn't mean you didn't get a message. Okay. Everybody who gets a message, I always say, are the ones who are supposed to get a message, but the messages are within messages. So all of the messages, like I've just been telling Denise, means that her dad, her mom, her grandparents are all happy and safe and in a good place. So that means that your family who have crossed ahead of us, they're happy, they're safe, and they're in a good place. Then the message to Denise tonight was, you don't have to be in a cemetery to honor me. Just talk to me. Sit outside, look at the stars, talk to me. I get it. Remembering them is everything. Now, if you want to honor your friends and family who have crossed, if you really, really want to honor them, then be the best you can be here and now. Okay? You honor them by making your life worth something good. Guys, thank you so very, very much. Becky says, do you see anything about my career? I love what I do, and I worry that I'll lose a good thing, or that's what's happening. It jumps really so fast. Do you think anything happening about me and my career? I love what I do. I worry that I will lose a good thing, or it's too good to be true. Well, Becky, then you need to change your mentality. Okay, you really you're manifesting stuff that's going to happen that that's not supposed to happen. If you're convinced that things are going to go wrong, guess what? They will go wrong. But if you really, really enjoy your career and you really enjoy everything you do, you should never have a negative thought about it. Okay. It's funny, I've got to deal with that very thing. I picked up the first card for you. Money comes easily and often to me, Becky. And it's funny you say banker Becky. Money comes easily and often to me. That was the first card of the deck just now. Change your mindset on what you do and change your mindset about yourself. You are deserving of all great things. All good things come to you for a reason. Okay. If you've got a great job and you love it, it's because you deserve it. Now keep your mind focused in that field. Alrighty. So be your own biggest fan. You are the best that you've ever been. I like that, Dawn. Thank you so much, Denise. You're very well welcome. Becky, thank you so much for everything you do for everyone. Again, you are most welcome. Beautiful reads tonight, Paul. Thank you for your precious time as always. Judy, you're more than welcome. And thank you all for being here. Thank you, Paul, for a brilliant show by a brilliant man, says Lynn. Thank you. I really appreciate that very much. Maria Magdalena Nolan. The first rose my husband gave me was a yellow rose. Oh, wow. Well, hey, listen, I'm talking about yellow roses tonight, so make sure that you're aware and say thank you. Um, yes, Lynn, brilliant, Matt. Oh, Denise, thank you. So I just do what I can. Chris James says, "Can I have a card, please, Paul?" Okay. Do you know what, Chris? I was about to close down the shop, but you know what? I will do a card for you. I'll need you to give me. Don't think, Chris. Just give me a number. Okay, go. Do it now. A number. Quickly. Come on, Chris. Don't think about it. Don't start thinking, oh, just give me a number. The first number that comes into your head. Do it right now. Okay. Quickly, Chris. Nice reads, Paul. Jackie, you're a darling. Thank you so much for being here. Love you, buddy. Big hugs to and healing for Joanna. I love you too, Dawn. You're an absolute rock star. You're an absolute 20 freaking one. It would be, wouldn't it? 21. I gotta go to 21 of these. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, Chris, time to buy a new dress. No, it's on work. I'm only joking. Work and career comes up, and it says, I'm open to new opportunities to express my skills and passions to the world. I'm open to new opportunities to express my skills and passions in the world. When I said give me a number, I meant like 2, 3, or 4. But no, hey, that's you get the number 21 came up, and there you go. Guys, have a fantastic weekend. I'll be back with you, hopefully, fingers crossed, and everything's looking good on Monday night. If not, if there's any particular reason why I'm not going to be here, you will know, and I will let you all know in advance. Please, if you haven't already, gone across to my Patreon channel, go across there, because that is the only place I will be doing the seminars from now on. Okay. Every time I do it through Facebook, we end up getting hacked. So I'm not going to be doing it through Facebook anymore. Good night. God bless to you all. Thank you once again for all that you do, and have a wonderful weekend, says Carol. Wow, you guys are rock stars. And as long as you guys are going to be here, so will I be. Until I see you again, be safe. Good night. God bless. Look out for each other. And take some time out every day just for you. Just for you. At least 15 minutes a day. Communicate, appreciate, and validate everybody in your life. So a medium like myself, nobody has to do it for you. Tell those who are important to you just how important they are to you. But more importantly, look out for number one. Look out for yourself. All right? Be safe. Good night. God bless.